Welcome to the Philippines. I'm John.
I'm Jen.
And this is Poi Poi. We're about to go on an adventure. Let's go! Baby, all right, today we're going to learn how to do some siding. Siding is really simple. Siding is just like flooring. The only difference is that it's up as opposed to down on the floor. And as you know, the first thing you need to do is you need to find yourselves where your studs are. This is where you're going to find your nail pattern. And the nail pattern is where it's important because that's where you're going to nail your studs. If you have a fly-by end piece, we have a stud here in this one, but I'm showing you for example only. If you have a fly-by piece at the end and there's nothing to nail to, after a while it's going to end up coming out and curving out. So let me flip the camera around and I'll show you what we've got done so far, okay? Pause. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I squared up the edge. I basically drew a line because if you notice, if you put your square on here, it's not squared at all, you see? So it's not squared at all. You can see that it's like definitely bowed out. So you always need to have a squared end. So when you butt it up against it, it's nice and square and it marries perfectly. So here, what we've done is we've basically taken this and we've drawn our line here. And now we're going to cut on it and then we're going to make sure that the other end is squared over there. And then once we do that, we find our length. So what we do is we find our length from here to the next stud, and we've already measured that to be 96 1/4. So then we can cut it square on the 96 1/4, and then we have another marrying piece that we can go on. So let's do that, and I'll come back with you after I get that one cut, and we get that one cut to the 96, and then we have it nailed up, okay? So this is where we are. I'm about to put this one here right there, boom, 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 and there we go. All right, welcome back. Now, as you can see, we nailed up this one here just like we said we were going to. Now, again, just pointing out a few things here is that we did marry up our joints here. We married them pretty well. And we went it down here and here and here. And we hit our studs here. That is in the wall as well. So now the next piece that we have here is going to be marrying up to this one, and we just continue going on. Now, one thing I did want to point out is the fact when you put your first piece on is vital. I mean, it's totally vital that you keep this on your level. I mean, if you have a speed square or something like that, you just throw your level on top of that, and then from there, you can go up, because if it's not level here, everything that you do on this wall is going to go down, or it's going to go up too high, and it's not going to match by the time you get to the top. It's going to be off. It may be 1/4 of an inch down here, but by the time you get to the top, it's going to be like 2 or 3 inches difference, and you're going to have a big wedge piece at the top somewhere. So make sure when you do start it, you take your first piece and you make sure that it's all leveled. Once you get that level there, then you can start basing it on everything else from there and here. So we're going to continue going on, and then I'm going to show you pretty much what it's going to look like after we get it done. All right, we'll see you when we get